Yes, hello Eric. This is Ray, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use your hosting control panel. That is not to be confused with your website Joomla control panel, because the Joomla backend allows you to edit the content directly on your website that your website viewers will see. The hosting control panel is where you do things like set up your email accounts, use these traffic tools to see how many website visitors you're getting, things of that nature. So here's how you access your hosting control panel. It's actually quite easy. I've emailed you the link, but what you do is you go to your website /cpanel, click enter, and this is normal. This is basically saying that you do not have an SSL certificate, which is normal. Most websites do not. Simply click I understand, add an exception, and you'll only have to do this one time, the very first time you log into your control panel. Click add exception, confirm, and this is your control panel. So here's what you do. You put in your username and you put in your password. I'm not going to repeat your password here. And once you're logged in, you will see your control panel. Now, this is basically your hosting control panel. Remember, you have 1 year of free hosting. And before the 1 year is up, usually within 30 days, you'll get a reminder to renew your hosting. And your website needs to have active hosting for it to be live. Now, again, you have 1 year of free hosting. If you choose to renew, it's only $99 a year afterwards. And you have a ton of different tools here. I'm not going to go over each and every one, because frankly it would take forever to do so. However, I am going to go over the most important areas of your control panel. Here is where you go to create email accounts, and here is where you can go to look at how many visitors you're getting every month, how many visitors you're getting a day. For example, if you click on latest visitors, you will of the people coming to your website. So you can see it shows you the pages they've accessed. Let's go ahead and go back. There's a lot of good useful tools in your hosting control panel. Let's go ahead and look at another reporting tool. This is my personal favorite, and it gives you a graphical interface for you to see how many visitors you're getting to your website. So again, these are just some of the tools that you have available in your hosting control panel. Okay? Now, one thing that I do suggest is that whenever you're curious about any one of these features, any one of these options here, simply go to video tutorials, and you have all of these videos that will tell you what each one of these means and how to use each one of these features. That's why I'm not going to go over them all here, because you have all of these videos here that show you how to use your control panel. But let me show you how to set up an email account, for example. Let's say you want to set up an email account. You simply click Email Accounts, put in the email that you'd like to create, and I'm going to create the one for you that you asked me to, just to show you how it's done. Put in your password, and in this example we'll just put in password as the password, just as an example. And then you simply create account. That's it. Now you have this email account. And if you click on Configure Email Client, This is the settings that you put into your Outlook if you wish to use Outlook, or even your iPhone. This is the settings that you use. It's very easy. It gives you all of the settings that you put in. However, you can also use webmail. Now, let me show you how to use webmail. In order to use webmail, what you want to do, and I like using webmail because it allows you to check your email and send email from anywhere with a computer. All you do is go to your website and put in, take a look here, you put in /webmail. Now, when you do this, the very first time you'll have to click this again, add an exception, and this is webmail. What you do is you put in your email address. So we put in your email address here, but instead of the @ we put plus. That's your login. So remember, when you use webmail, instead of the @ sign, you use plus. And then you put in your password and click login. When you do this, you'll be presented with 3 options of using webmail. And these options are basically the front end, which version of webmail you want to use. Also, make a note here that you can change your password through webmail. So if you want to change your password, simply click change password and you can change it. Personally, I like to use Horde. It is the better of the 3 online email interfaces for your email account. So simply click on Horde, click login, and you can send and receive email just like you would with Gmail or Yahoo, where it's all web-based. And remember, in order to get here to webmail, just go to your website, do /webmail. It's as simple as that. And of course, if you want to set up Outlook, simply go here to configure email client, and these are the settings that you put into Outlook. I'm also going to show you how to set up an email forwarder. And basically what an email forwarder is it forwards a copy of your email that comes into your company email to any email account you choose. So if you want copies of emails that go to this email account here, to go to your personal email, here's what you do. Simply go to forwarders, which is right here. Click add forwarder, and you put in the email account that you want to set up the forwarding on, which is Haneku, and then you put your email at Gmail, for example. Okay, but let's go ahead and take your Cpanel email, and we'll say that we want a copy of every email that goes here to also forward a copy here. So now, whenever someone sends an email here, you'll automatically get a copy to your Cpanel so that you'll know you received an email. Okay? So that's a really nice feature, because that way you don't have to remember to check your work email throughout the day. Copies will go to your Cpanel, and then you can simply respond. Again, Eric, make sure that if you have any questions about any of these features, you go to video tutorials, and all of the help that you need will be right there. And this concludes the video on your hosting control panel. If you have any questions, please feel free to email support. Thank you.